This is Tammy Freeman for VETT course 221, task number 1, checking our anesthesia machine prior to use. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my oxygen source. Okay, I've got 1,100 pounds of pressure, so that's going to be plenty for our use. Today we're going to be spaying a 55-pound dog. So 1,100 PSI of pressure, that will be plenty for our spay procedure today. We also have an extra canister of oxygen right here. Okay, what we'll do is go ahead and we'll trace our line from our oxygen supply, and it goes into the back of the machine. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and check my machine, make sure that I have oxygen flow, make sure my connection is tight. Okay, make sure my ball is moving freely, okay, which it is. Next, I'm going to go ahead and check my vaporizer and make sure that my dial moves freely, which it does, and I'm also going to make sure that my level is correct and that I have plenty of isoflurane for my procedure. Okay, next I am going to check my soda lime canister to make sure my granules are fresh. Okay, this is a very light purple, so it gets a much darker purple if they are used up, and this is just a light purple, so my canister is fresh. Okay, next I want to check my reservoir bag to be sure that I have the correct size for my dog. It's a 55-pound dog, so I have a 2-liter reservoir bag, and that will be a good size for our procedure today. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and trace the line. So, we've already traced it from our supply into the back of the machine. It comes to the back of the machine, up through our flow meter, our oxygen flow meter. Okay? Once it goes through the oxygen flow meter, it's going to come over here through to my vaporizer, where it picks up and mixes with the isoflurane. When it mixes with the isoflurane, it's going to come up here through this hose here, come through my inhalation flutter valve. Once it goes through the inhalation flutter valve, it comes through my corrugated breathing circuit. It comes through my corrugated breathing circuit into my patient. My patient will breathe in isoflurane and oxygen mixture. It will breathe out carbon dioxide and waste gases. It breathes it out through this corrugated breathing circuit. This is a double one. Breathes out through my corrugated breathing circuit, and it comes through the exhalation flutter valve. Once it comes through there, it's going to go through my reservoir bag. It goes from the reservoir bag up into my soda lime canister, where it filters out the carbon dioxide. Now, once it filters out the carbon dioxide, then the rest of the gases gets filtered out through my scavenger system, which comes through this hose and down and out the side of the building right down here. Okay, so that's how the system works. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a low pressure leak test to be sure that our system has no leaks. To do that, what I'm going to do is my gas is on. I'm going to go ahead and close my pop-off valve. I'm going to close my pop-off valve and cover the end of my hose. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my reservoir bag. What I'm looking for is for it to hold pressure when I squeeze the bag, hold it at least 10 centimeters per water for at least 10 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and do that again because I was talking. Okay, fill it up, and it holds. Okay, so my test is good. I'm going to go ahead and open my pop-off valve to be sure that I do not do any damage to the patient's lungs, and go ahead and turn off my oxygen source for now. And that is it. We are ready for anesthesia for our patient.